Good. I'll probably be a little quiet here. Turn that up. Turn this one up here. All right, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Wisconsin Rapids Area Sports Quadplex. We're at the Nakusa Port Edward State Bank Field here on the north side of the Quadplex. It is non-conference baseball between the home Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders coming in at 0-1 on the season and the Big Rivers Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe. Steve Maves, Braden Sutter here from beautiful Wisconsin Rapids. It is a gorgeous Tuesday night here in central Wisconsin, and we're going to get you ready for some non-conference baseball here tonight. Wisconsin Rapids took one on the chin last night over in Eau Claire, the site of this Division I sectional next year or this spring. They lost 11-3 last night. Gage Honeyegger took the loss, 3 1/3 innings, gave up just 1 hit but 4 runs, all of them earned. He did walk 6 and struck out 6 more. The Red Raiders started the game off 1-0. Chai High answered with 2 in the first. Rapids tied at 2 in the third, went up 3-2 in the fourth, and then Chippewa scored 9 more runs, 2 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth, and 5 in the sixth to blow that one open. Rapids with 5 errors in that game last night. Chippewa Falls taking advantage of that and picking up their first win of the season. Both of those teams look to make a push, and so do the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes here. Finished 12-12 last year to the Old Abes and took a 2-0 loss against Spash in the regionals last year at Buchholz Park in Stevens Point. The Big Rivers Conference always loaded with very good baseball talent, and likely the favorites this year have to be the Hudson Raiders with their talent coming back and a force in the the western part of the state of Wisconsin. 8 games on the network tonight. Check them all out, ZaleskiSports.com. You're joining us here at the Quadplex. Amherst is taking on Bondwell in baseball over in Amherst. Another Eau Claire game at Carson Park. They're opening Carson Park up today. It is Eau Claire North and Wausau East. Pacelli and Wyega Fremont, both baseball and softball. Early score from Wyega Fremont. Not surprised, as expected. It is Pacelli 7, Wyega Fremont Warhawks 0 in the top of the first inning in girls softball. Pacelli and Wyega Fremont scoreless in the top of the first in baseball. And then a couple of more games. Columbus Catholic at Neelsville in baseball and softball. And later on tonight, more Eau Claire action. They'll take on Marshfield in girls soccer. Going through the starting lineups, we'll go through them as well. Eau Claire Memorial, Nolan Sweeney, Aaron Gunlock, Ian Bauer, Aaron Smith, Ryan Reisman, Ben Strayer, Ethan Polachek, Mason McCarthy, Abbott Jensen, and the pitcher is Alex Johnson. For the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders, Cooper Sousa, Gage Honeyegger is DHing today, Matthew Vollert in right, Francis Cronkrite in left, Jared Seligowski on the mound, Caden Shalinsky at second base, Owen Richardson at first, Brett Olds at third, Jack Potter behind the plate, and in center field is Carter Karbowski. See if we can get you a national anthem here. Then we'll be underway.
As we honor the veterans who have proudly served our country and those who are currently serving this great nation home and abroad. With the playing of our national anthem.
All right, time to get things going. Today's pregame show is presented by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Jared Seligowski on the mound for the home Red Raiders. Spiffy white uniforms, tops and bottoms. Numerals are in that red with the WR on the left chest. Appreciate everyone tuning in here on Zaleski Sports this afternoon. Just a little bit past original start time of 4:30. Hammers Bondwell baseball. More Eau Claire, a lot of Eau Claire action today here on the network. Wausau East is at Eau Claire North at Carson Park. Pacelli beating up on Waiwega Fremont in softball. Pacelli and Waiwega Fremont still scoreless in softball, or in baseball, I should say. Other games, Columbus Catholic at Neilsville baseball and Columbus Catholic at Neilsville softball. Joe Anderson already live at Neilsville softball. Defense behind Jarrett Seligowski. Francis Cronkrite out in left, Carter Kabowski in center, and Matthew Vollard in right. Brett Olds at third, Cooper Sousa at short, Caden Shalinsky at second, Owen Richardson at first, and Jack Potter catching tonight for Jarrett. Throw down to second, and we'll be underway here with Nolan Sweeney, the Old Abe's second baseman. Again, we mentioned it, Braden and I were talking about it. There's no screen yet out on the outfield fence, so it's a little bit of a wild sight perception. First offering is Mrs. High at 4:39 this afternoon. Before the end of the year, obviously they'll have it up there. The trees will be much greener. The grass will be greener. Turf is always green. And bounces in there, 2-0 to Sweeney. See that line out there. I don't know if you can see that very well on our screen, but the line beyond second base, a little bit. The soccer lines out there. More than just baseball and softball here on the turf fields at the Quadplex. Carter Karbowski out in center. The entire outfield playing very shallow to Sweeney, and it's 3-1 now to Nolan. Back with you on Thursday. Just to our right. And now in 5-pitch walk to Nolan Sweeney. Bring up Aaron Gundlock, the left fielder. We'll have doubleheader softball on Thursday. Holman Vikings. That game was supposed to happen last Thursday. Obviously, it happened what happened and got postponed, and they'll be back with it on Thursday. Sweeney at first, good lead. There's one right at the chest, first strike, right below the letters. Brett Olds in at third. With nobody out, squares the bunt. Bunts at it and fouls it off. 0-2. We'll get into it a little bit more throughout the broadcast today, but not just because of what Michigan did last night, but what the Big Ten has done this college sports year. Not just the major sports, that was fouled back. And with the addition of UCLA and the West Coast teams, you got UCLA won the beach volleyball national championship. You never had that, obviously, in the Big Ten before. 0-2 grounded over to first. Richardson and Gunlock will be out at first. That'll bring up Ian Bauer, the shortstop. Runner at second and one out now. Obviously, the Wisconsin women's hockey team winning it again. The men are in the Frozen Four this weekend. on the 9th. Yeah, on Thursday, the Frozen Four will take place. Obviously, football, men's basketball, women's basketball. UCLA dominated South Carolina. There's a breaker in there for a strike. 0-1. Aaron Smith on deck. Yeah, there are a lot of sports that not just the major ones. Big Ten dominating this year. Popped up. Foul side to the third base side, and Zeligowski has settled in nicely, up in the count, 0-2. Then the Kudsport Edward State Bank probably supports our local athletes and their families from business to personal banking, everywhere in between. Led to Kudsport Edward State Bank. Work for you. The 0-2. And fouled it off, just staying alive is Bauer. Silas Cronkrite out to retrieve that one. The 0-2 here from Jarrett. Spinner misses high, stayed high, and it's 1-2. Nolan Sweeney at second after a walk and a ground out by Aaron Gunlock. Runner in scoring position for the Old Abes here in the top of the first. Miss high again, 2-2. Aaron Smith on deck, followed by Ryan Reisman, the third baseman. Jarrett from the belt, the 0-2, or the 2-2 was 0-2, now 3-2 to Ian Bauer. Brewers back in action about an hour from Fenway. So game one of the matchup with the Red Sox last night. Brewers now 8-2 on the year. Come back home after a game tomorrow as well. The 3-2 to Ian. Popped up, fouled out of play. Third base side again. Good battle here between Ian Bauer and Jarrett Seligowski. Again, was 0-2, 3-2, and Ian has fouled off a couple. Good lead out there by Sweeney at second. 3-2, popped up again. Third base side, playable for Olds. They're chasing it, and it's going to fall harmlessly into the warning track area along the third base left field side. Eau Claire Memorial, first game of the year. And they are very particular about Carson Park, so and bounces in there. Sweeney's going to try for third, throw down to third, and he's going to be in there. Sweeney's going to reach third on a pass ball. Ian Bauer fought all the way back from 0-2 to draw the second walk of the inning. Runners at the corners for the Old Abes, and Aaron Smith, the catcher. Runners at the corners now, and one out for the Old Abes. First offering is swung through and missed, and it's 0-1. Has that big elbow pad on the front elbow, the left elbow. Saw the bat lineup that Eau Claire Memorial had in their dugout, and this one was a popular one. The copper outdoor bat. And runners at second and third now. 0-2 count here to Aaron Smith. The offering home. Popped up. And into the screen, and it remains 0-2 here to Smith. Runner 2 in scoring position now for the Old Abes. Again, in the very competitive, very tough Big Rivers Conference. The 0-2. Bounces in there. Potter couldn't find it at first. Kicks it away, but regains it. Time at the plate. Does it again here. Breaking ball in there with a backwards K. That's the first strikeout of the night for Jared Seligowski. That's a Surf Pro strikeout. Call Surf Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro like it never even happened. Got to bring up Ryan Reisman, the third baseman. Froze him on the breaker. Trying to strand the base runners. Low and in. 1-0 to Reisman. Ben Strayer on deck. Coach Pion begging Francis Cronkrite out there and left to back up. This is away. 2-0 to Ryan. And a long first inning pitch-wise here for Seligowski. Two-0 breaker stayed up. 3-0 to Reisman. 3-0 and walked him. So 3 walks in the inning for Jared Seligowski, and the bases are loaded now for the center fielder, Ben Strayer. Bases loaded and 2 outs. First offering to Strayer hits the outside corner for a strike. Ethan Polachek on deck. The 0-1. That one bounces away. Sweeney got a late jump on it. The throw home. He's going to be safe at home. Bang, bang play at home, but Sweeney's able to get under the tag, get there before Seligowski. A wild pitch, and everybody moves up. The old Abes lead at 1-0. Pretty close at home plate, but that was a good call. Couldn't reach back and get the tag in time. Still runners at second and third. Now it bounces or drops low. 2-1 now. There's a strike outside corner. We're even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. Ground ball to second. Back pick there by Shalinski. He's going to be out at first. Just got him in time to end the first inning. 1 run on no hits. And 2 left on for the Old Abes. To go to the bottom of the first, it's 1-0 Eau Claire 1, Wisconsin Rapids 0. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsLiver.com.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff, because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
So, after a couple of years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader?
Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
All right, Cooper Sousa to lead things off for the Wisconsin Rapids. Alex Johnson on the mound for the Old Abes. And that will be underway. Sousa, Honeyegger, Vollert, Cronkite, Seligowski, Shalinski, Richardson, Olds, Potter, the batters for Coach Justin Pion and the Red Raiders here this afternoon. ShedsLiver.com is your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See their display lots in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids, and get more information at ShedsLiver.com. Cooper had a nice night at the plate last night at Chippewa Falls. The couple innings that I watched from our friends over at WOGO, it was 3 for 3 early on in that game. And swings and misses at the first one here to start this afternoon. Gage Honeyegger, the pitcher from last night, and Madison College commit, is on deck DHing tonight. Breaker in there just misses a touch inside. Works quickly. I like it. Alex Johnson right at the knees, and it's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. And missed a touch high that time, and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mutual Owasso Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875 is mutualowasso.com. Find an agent near you. 2-2. Got him. Swung through the heater. First strikeout of the night for Alex Johnson. Will bring up Gage Honeyegger. Gage had a tough night of it last night on the mound. Again, only gave up 1 hit, but walked 6, struck out 6. First offering to Gage, hits the outside corner for a strike, and it's 1-1. The 0-1 to Gage is swung on a miss, dropped out of the zone, and it's 0-2. Braden brought it up during the in-between innings. Aaron Smith, a left-handed catcher, not something you see very often. Very rare, no matter what level. The 0-2, wild one. 1-2 now to Gage. Matthew Vollert on deck, the right fielder. The senior right fielder. The 1-2 here from Alex Johnson. Swung on and missed. Again, the breaking ball and back-to-back strikeouts for Alex Johnson. And there's 2 away here in the first for Matthew Vollert. Johnson wheels and deals home. It's the low and in, 1-0. One ball and no strikes. Kicks and fires home. There's one on the outside corner, 1-1. Saw a lineup of locations next year. Again, it's always fun to look a year ahead, but the locations of the there's a liner to first, caught by Abbott Jepson to end the first inning. 3 up, 3 down. We played an inning complete, 1-0 Memorial. You're watching high school baseball presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Ethan Polachek to lead things off here for the Old Abes. Jared Seligowski, first one is a wild one, high and away. Mason McCarthy, followed by Abbott Jepson. I was mentioning the upcoming locations. Just fun to look at next year. The NCAA tournament at Ford Field in Detroit, Las Vegas in 28, right back to Indianapolis in 29. They go to Jerry World in 2030 and Atlanta in 31. But I think it's company trip time next year. March 19th and 21st, we go to Minneapolis for the first and second rounds of the tournament, hosted by the University of Minnesota at the Target Center. I think that is up for discussion on a company trip to go hang out at the Target Center for a couple days. And a 5-pitch walk to Polachek to lead things off. 4th walk already issued by Jared Seligowski. Detroit is going to be hosting the Midwest Regional Championship in 28 at Little Caesars Arena. Next year's regional championships, San Antonio, Los Angeles, Kansas City, and New York. Yeah. Kudos to the NCAA for having, obviously, logistics-wise, you have to have all the locations figured out many years in advance, but next year, first and second rounds in Minneapolis. There's a strike. Pumps one in there to McCarthy, and it's 2-1. Just past 5 o'clock here in Wisconsin Rapids. Steve Ames, Braden Sutter at the Wisconsin Rapids Quadplex. 1-0 Eau Claire Memorial. And a wild one again, 3-1. Seligowski kicks and fires again on the 3-1. Popped up on the shallow right field. Vollert comes in on it. Overruns it. And bobbles it again. Matthew Vollert overran it. There's runners at first and second now for Abbott Jepson. Yeah, you could see it. He was tracking it the entire way, but then overran it. More traffic. Now it's popped up on a bunt attempt by Jepson. More traffic on the base paths for the old Abes. Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Weigh in at first, Owen Richardson. Getting ready for the bunt. Jepson squares again. That one misses high. Throw it down to second. They had him, and just a little bit late on the throw. A huge secondary lead out there for Polachek. That was right out. That was the right decision there by Potter. 1-1 squares again. That time gets it down right in front of home plate to the mound, and a little bit of a collision there at first as Shalinsky was kind of twisting around, but a successful sacrifice bunt for Jepson. And there's one away now for the top of the order, and Nolan Sweeney who walked and scored the lone run so far for the Abes. But now with two in scoring position for Memorial. With one out, the top of the order. Looking for more here in the top of the second inning. Leading 1-0. Misses high. Good eye there by Sweeney. Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling. Place your comfort. Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling of Wisconsin Rapids. Place your comfort at home is our highest priority. Give them a call or find them online at rapidsheetmetal.com. Breaking ball is in there for a strike. Infield plays in now. All the corner infielders in on the grass. Middle infield about a step off. The 1-1. And able to hold up on that one. 2-1. Now to Sweeney. Looking to put up some crooked numbers here. There's a strike. We're even at 2-2 now to Sweeney. Aaron Gunlock on deck. Time is called by Potter, and he'll go out and talk to Jared Seligowski. Williams Plumbing and Heating is locally owned and operated right here in Wisconsin Rapids. For all your plumbing and heating needs, why look anywhere else? Call Williams Plumbing and Heating or find them online at williamsplumbingwr.com. 2 on and 1 out. 2 in scoring position for the Abes. Seligowski kicks and fires. Misses high again. Count runs full. Surrendered 4 walks already. And the offering home, a wild one. And did not get a good read was Polachek over at third, and he made the right decision. Once you can't read it, you got to scamper back. And now the bases are loaded for Aaron Gunlock, who hit a scorcher over to first base his last time up on a ground ball. Bases are loaded now with 1 out for the number 2 hitter. Solaris is your hometown fiber internet provider. Just like our athletes bring their best to the field, we bring our best to your home with lightning fast, reliable fiber internet that never quits. Stream, game, and connect without missing a beat. Get connected, stay connected at Solaris.net. Our friends at Solaris, of course, power all of our broadcasts here at the Quadplex, the field house across campus, a football field here, soccer field to our left. Over at Assumption as well, Witter Field. If we can get over there this spring for a game or two. That'll bring up Aaron Gunlock, the left fielder. Bases are loaded. We're still in the top of the second inning. Still only one out. Trying to break this one open here in the top of the second. Gunlock. Oh, just off the end of the bat. Trickles foul, and Aaron was going right after that first pitch fastball. Trying to get it right over the head of Brett Olds. That would have scored a run or two, depending on the speed of Mason McCarthy. So Legowski misses high and wild, and it's 1-1. There is some warm-up action in the bullpen, but nothing too urgent right now. It is a left-hander for Wisconsin Rapids. The 1-1. Going to be line and caught, and they're going to get out of the inning. Oh, my goodness. Oh, a double play to end the second inning. A line drive. Richardson ends it for Wisconsin Rapids, and Memorial doesn't score. They had the base loaded and one out. Line drive by Gunlock, and Owen Richardson has the unassisted double play to end the second inning. No runs, no hits. 2 left on with 1 error. We've played an inning and a half. It's Memorial 1, Rapids coming up. Rapids coming up here in the bottom of the second. You're watching high school baseball presented by ShedsLiver.com.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Go to the bottom of the second inning. Wow, that is still 1-0. But 1-0 in favor of Eau Claire Memorial. Again, a great play over there by Owen Richardson to end the end of the second inning, to able to double up Nolan Sweeney over at first base on the lineout by Aaron Gunlock. Alex Johnson has been sitting for a while in the dugout. There's a strike. Francis Cronkite, Jared Seligowski, and Caden Shalinski. Columbus Catholic and Neilsville baseball just underway. Missed a touch low, evened it up at a ball and a strike. Columbus Catholic and Neilsville softball as well, bottom of the first, scoreless. Offering home is check swing in there for a strike anyway, and it's 1-2. Alex is popping the mitt. Which Byron is just trying to get explanation if it was on a check swing or on a strike call, and it was on a strike call. The 1-2. Got him. Another strikeout for Alex Johnson, his third. One away now for Jared Seligowski. Outfield behind Alex Johnson, Aaron Gunlock in the left, Ben Strayer in center, and Ethan Polachek in right. Ryan Reisman, Ian Bauer, Nolan Sweeney, and Abbott Jepson from third to first. Aaron Smith catching him. Fouled out of play towards the softball field in his own one. And we'll be back with you. Softball doubleheader on Thursday. Rapids girls take on Holman in a doubleheader. The 0-1, Bounced in there in front of home plate. We're even up at a ball and a strike. Caden Shalinski on deck for the Red Raiders. Getting a Eau Claire Memorial finish last year, 12-12. Ended the year with a regional loss to Spash. Spun it away, and it's 2-1. Gonna have to pull up that Brewers game here in just about a half hour. Jacob Mizarowski on the mound tonight. High chopper over to first. That's Jepson. He'll take it himself to retire Seligowski. 2 away now for Caden Shalinski, the second baseman. Getting a little bit more contact this inning. Still not much against the outstanding right-hander in Alex Johnson. First offering to Shalinski is line foul, just behind it, and it's 0-1. Not just behind it, well behind it. Near the batting cages, beyond right field. And the 0-1. Spun it away, and it's 1-1 strike. Missed away on that one. Aaron Smith set up, down, and away, and Alex Johnson put it exactly where he wanted it. The 1-1. Swung and missed it again, 1-2. Rapids had 8 strikeouts last night in their at-bats against Chi High. 3 so far here in the first 5 batters. And fires back off the hands. Oh, that's got to hurt. Oh, man. Yeah, he's feeling it, trying to shake that off. If that was a wood bat, it would have shattered in his hands. Nearly hit the tape there, that green tape just above his hands. Yeah. Yeah, that stings, especially on a cold day today. Ground ball over to second, picked up there by Sweeney, and that'll end the second inning. Another clean inning for Alex Johnson. We've played 2 complete, 1-0 Memorial. Watch high school baseball presented by ShedSliver.com.
Mega Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Meda Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at medacustom.com.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Ooh.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Ian Bauer to lead things off high and tight. Almost took Ian's head off there, 1-0. CB Buckner may have called it a strike, but 2-0 now to Bauer. As much as you rag on, as much as people rag on CB, I hope he's doing all right. He took a foul ball after a foul ball off the mask after a pitch by Jacob Mizarowski. That was going to be looped and behind Brett. Oh, we caught it. Oh, great catch there by Brett Olds. And there's one away. Definitely thought that one was going to drop. Good play there by Brett Olds at third base. There's one away now for Aaron Smith, who struck out on a breaking ball looking in the first. Pacelli softball up 17-0. Pacelli, I think, plays DC Everest on Thursday or Friday this week. So looking to get a little bit more competition that they have in their conference. They play Allman next Monday, I believe, on the 13th down in AB, which may or may not happen. That's a thunderstorm forecast today. There's a strike from Seligowski. We're supposed to be here on Monday. Red Raiders take on Wausau West. Jump into conference play next week. Popped up. Right field side. Vollert on it. And makes the catch about shoulder high for the second out. Medford and Mosinee postponed their game for today, last night. They're probably a little upset with themselves with how beautiful today has turned out to be. Obviously, it's cold, but definitely plenty of games going on. That which could end up being a conference championship game got postponed to Monday, May 18th. That was going to be looped into center field and caught about chest high on the line drive to Carter Karbowski. 3 up, 3 down. That's a clean inning there for Seligowski. We played 2.5. It is 1-0 Old Abe's. You're watching high school baseball presented by ShedSliver.com.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
All right, pitching change here for the Old Abe's. Ryan Reisman, who's at third base, just switched spots with the pitcher, Alex Johnson. Alex went 2 innings of perfect baseball. Didn't give up any hits, struck out 3. Now it's Ryan Reisman's turn. Their first offering, wow. Brings a little bit more heat than Alex Johnson did. A little bit shorter frame, but he is not afraid to challenge with the fastball. Wow. That was a good pitch to start his outing, the 0-1. And then spun one in there and misses outside 1-1. It's more of one that they call the sweeper in Major League Baseball. I don't think they even have a slider anymore. Missed high that time, 2-1. Gotcha. At least that's how it looks. Yeah. 2 balls and a strike here to Owen Richardson. Brett Olds on deck. There's one on the corner. It's 2-2. Yeah, a nice quick inning there for Jared Seligowski on the mound for the Red Raiders. Fouled off of Aaron Smith, the catcher. They'll do it again. For all your orthopedic needs, place your trust in Wisconsin River Orthopedics. Learn more at WROinstitute.com. Reisman kicks and fires. Popped up to right field. Polachek over on it, right along the line to make the catch. One away now for Brett Olds, the third baseman. Brett made a nice catch in that top of the third inning.
Changeup.
96 on a changeup. Yeah, that's. Oh, there's a nice one in there for a strike. Yeah. The 0-1. Swung through it, 0-2. Jack Potter, the catcher, on deck. And we'll have to see. I doubt that they would. Maybe they will. Maybe they'll switch the DH as well, but we'll see. Fouled into the screen. Reisman did just bat. He was the last one to bat on the line drive to center field. So his spot in the batting order wouldn't come up unless Memorial bats around in the fourth inning. We are in the bottom of the third inning. 1-0 Memorial. Kicks and fires. Ground ball, and Johnson didn't read that one. First base hit of the day. Got a late read on it, did Alex Johnson over there at third base, and sucked past him. Now we'll bring up Jack Potter, the catcher, with one out. The Rapids' first base runner of the day is a one-out single by Brett Olds. Cooper Sousa on deck for Rapids. Old stays put. Reisman misses high and away, and it's 1-0. Throw back down to first, and a better throw by Smith may have gotten Olds over at first base. Threw it to the dugout side of the base. 2-0 now to Jack Potter. Olds, mediocre lead. There's a breaking ball missed high. It's 3-0 to the number 9 hitter. Unwritten rule, a sin of baseball. Walking the number 9 hitter. Not saying that Jack's not good, but that's just not something that you want to do. And he did on 4 pitches. Wow. Now runners at first and second for the top of the order, and Cooper Sousa, who had a great day yesterday at Chi High. At Casper Park. It's across town from Chippewa Falls High School is Casper Park. We were there a number of years ago for State Legion. That was 2019. And then I was there for a sectional softball game, I believe, in for Marshfield. There will be a courtesy runner here for the catcher, Potter. J.D. Weiland will come in to run for. Weiland will be the runner at first with one out. Be the runner for the catcher, Potter. 2 on and 1 out for Sousa. Struck out to begin the game for Wisconsin Rapids. All right, Cooper trying to get back where he let off last night. And that is it. It's a blooper to second. Oh, right off the end of the bats. Looked promising, but died quickly, and there's 2 away. Here's one that can put it into the alleyways as well as speeder on the bases. Gage Honeyegger. Gage the DH this afternoon. Struck out back in the first. Did not look good on the swings that he had. Alex Johnson worked very well. And he swung at one that he swung at a couple of times in the first. Broke just underneath his hands. As a very, very good pitch. Johnson did it in the first inning. Reisman just did it there. Looks good and then just falls. Has the bottom fall out. Honeyegger, line drive and caught by Reisman. A reflex play that could have brought in a run or two. And Honeyegger is out on the line drive. Couldn't have tattooed it any better. We've played 3. It's still 1-0 Memorial. You're watching high school baseball presented by ShedsLiver.com.
If you ask us, picking out new furniture should be fun, and when you work with us, it is. Home Furniture's free design assistance in your home or in our store. We make the process as easy as possible by helping you envision what your furniture and your room will look like. What inspires you? Visit Home Furniture today to create a single sofa or an entire room. We'll help you bring it all together. Dream it, create it, love it. Home Furniture's free design assistance, West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Jared Seligowski came out to warm up. Coach Bond came out pretty quickly, and Seligowski walks off with he was holding his right elbow. I don't know if that's a sign or not, but there will be a pitching change here for Wisconsin Rapids. That'll be J.D. Weiland. But, again, Jarrett was holding his right elbow. Not sure if that is an indication of anything, but hoping for the best for Jarrett Seligowski. And we'll have to keep an eye on that and get you an update when we have the opportunity to do so. But J.D. Weiland will be the new pitcher. Jarrett Seligowski goes 3 innings, gives up a run, walked 5. Didn't record he recorded 1 strikeout and gave up just that 1 run, and could have been much worse, but his defense saved him a couple of times. And it will be Ben Strayer to lead things off for Eau Claire Memorial here in the 4th inning. Let Carrie Van Erp State Farm be your go-to for all your insurance needs. Carrie and her staff are always there to help you understand your options and come away with the right coverage for you. That's Carrie Van Erp with State Farm here in Wisconsin Rapids. One game already done here on the network tonight. That was Pacelli steamrolling WIAA Fremont in girls softball, 17-0. I think Pacelli up 5-0 on WIAA Fremont in baseball. Over at Carson Park in Eau Claire, it is the North Huskies 6, Wausau East Lumberjacks 0. Amherst and Bondwell, what do they got? 1-1 in the third. That game's over. That game's ours. No scoreboard in Neillsville for baseball, and Joe has softball score 1-0 Neillsville. Columbus Catholic had to walk off Rib Lake here last week here at the Quadplex. That the day that we had our most games, all the games were here at the Quadplex. Had 2 baseball, 2 softball games. All 4 of them were excellent, including a walk-off in softball. Stratford showing their prowl against Regis. First offering from J.D. Weiland, the strong throwing left-hander misses. That's the 1-0. Outside corner for a strike. And all that happened after Stratford showed up late. Yeah, I saw him walking in from the parking lot at 5:37. Their first pitch was supposed to be at 5:45. That did not happen. Which their softball team played here. They could have just ridden the same bus. Oh well. Game's over with. Outside corner, good for a strike. We're even at 2-2. Ben Strayer grounded out to Gaden Shalinsky to end that first inning. Polachek on deck. And that one is a wild one away from Potter, and it's 3-2. Ethan tracks it there for the Old Abes. And the 3-2. Line to third, and it's a fair ball right past Olds. And heading to second with a leadoff double will be Ben Strayer for the Old Abes. A 3-2 count, again in on the hands, but able to muscle it past Olds at third and walk into second with a leadoff double for the Old Abes. Good piece hitting there for the Memorial center fielder. I'll bring up Ethan Polachek. Richardson in at first. Doesn't square and swings through it. Good piece of pitching there by JD. Strayer leads from second, 1-0 Old Abes. And fouls it straight back, 0-2. That lone run came in the first on a wild pitch that allowed Nolan Sweeney to score. Again, J.D. Weiland coming in relief of Jared Seligowski. Jared threw a couple of warm-up pitches. Exited holding his right elbow. And right down the middle for a strike. Backwards K to Polachek, and there's one away. That's another Serve Pro strikeout. Here for Wisconsin Rapids, and that'll bring up Mason McCarthy. We had a bloop to right that Matthew Vollard overran, and he ended up being stranded at second. First offering to from Weiland, bounces in front of Potter on the wild pitch. Strayer will reach third base. All right. Runner at third now. Infield plays in for the Red Raiders. Offering home is good for a strike. Abbott Jepson on deck for Memorial. Weiland from the belt. This is low for a ball, 2-1. Weiland upset with his catcher Potter. I think he wouldn't have mattered anyway. Still missed low. If he would have caught it or not. JD looks at his runner and fires back home. Misses high and away, 3-1. This one McCarthy swung at the last, in his last at-bat on a 3-1. Again, infield plays in to try and eliminate that run at home if needed. There's a swing and a miss. Swung over the top. The count runs full. If Weiland can get a strikeout, then the defense can play back. The infield can play back. And the payoff coming back. And bounced in there. Good stop by Potter. And now there's runners at the corners. Weiland says, my bad. But the 6th walk issued by Rapids pitching today. That'll bring up Abbott Jepson, who had a sacrifice bunt back in the 2nd inning. Runners at the corners. We'll see if McCarthy is eager to take second base for the Old Abes. A step and a half, 2.5 step lead over at first. Squares to bunt again in there for a strike. And McCarthy stays put at first. Weiland keeps that foot up a little bit. Quick pitch that time, away. That was a quick pitch there by J.D. Weiland. Ball and a strike here to the Old Abes, number 9 hitter. Infield plays in again. Weiland kicks again. Misses high and away again. Throw down to first. And that one gets past Richardson. And Potter is going to have the error, and a run will score for the Old Abes. So a costly error by Wisconsin Rapids. They had 5 of them last night, and now 2 here in this one in the 4th inning. Strayer scores with ease on a throw by Potter. There's a strike. We're even at 2-2 now. Runner still at second base with 1 out. Nolan Sweeney, the leadoff hitter, a couple of walks today, is on deck. Weiland fires back. Swung on and missed. Weiland picks up his 2nd Serve Pro strikeout. And that'll bring up the top of the order, Nolan Sweeney. No official at-bats, couple of walks and a run scored. He got doubled off on that line drive by Aaron Gunlock back in the 2nd inning. A promising 2nd inning for the Old Abes. Got eliminated pretty quickly on that lineout. Shouldn't financial advice focus on you, your goals, and your dreams? Your Modern Woodmen of America representative can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement. Call Scott Patrick at 715-424-1873. Start the conversation today. Good block that time by Potter. 2-0 now to Sweeney. Wausau West is at Menominee tonight. Again, hoping to have that game here for you on Monday. Conference play opens up for the Red Raiders. 3-0 here to Sweeney. Yeah, a little bit different conference alignment in game-wise. Every team will play each other 3 times. And a 4-pitch walk. Third walk to Sweeney. Probably made it a little bit easier when Merrill jumped ship to go to the Great Northern Conference in everything. Gunlock at the dish now. He's been unfortunate at the plate tonight. A couple of hard hit balls, but right at first base. Ground ball in the first and that double play line out in the second. 2 on and 2 out here for the Old Abe's. Oh, backing out of the way, in there for a strike. Okay, Memorial still only has 1 hit tonight. There's a blooper, be over the head of Sousa at short. Coming in to score will be McCarthy, and an RBI base hit there for Aaron Gunlock. It's been unfortunate the couple of times he's batted, but able to go opposite field that time and just bloop it over the head of Sousa, driving a run, 3-0 Old Abe's. Good piece of hitting there behind 0-2 in the count, too. That was a good job. Got to bring up Ian Bauer. Looks at first pitch strike. 0 for 1 today, a walk and a pop out. Sweeney with good speed. We've already seen him swipe home on a wild pitch already. Gunlock stays put, and Bauer swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Sweeney with fantastic speed at third. There goes Gunlock. And just wanted to stay alive was Bauer. We'll do it again here on 0-2 to Ian Bauer. Gunlock was off with the pitch. And there he goes again. Misses away. And defensive indifference there as Gunlock will take second with no throw. Now base hit will add 2 more here for the Old Abe's, but Bauer's got to get the job done. 1-2. Popped up and out of play. Two on, 2 out. Misses away. Potter doesn't know where it is. Finally finds it. Juices are wild. Crazy wild now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on, 2 runs across here in the inning. Weiland trying to get out of it here. And he flies this one to center. Over on it. And can't make the catches. Karbowski, and 2 more will score on the RBI double there by Ian Bauer. Karbowski couldn't find it. He was tracking it and then drifted away from him. 2 more in the inning for the Old Abe's, and they've blown it open here 5-0. Again, a 2-strike RBI base hit. Got to bring up Aaron Smith, the catcher. Right below the knees for a strike, and it's 0-1. Karbowski gave it a good effort, but with the runners running on the swing of the bat, on the contact, it was going to be easy pickings there for Sweeney and Gunlock. Not hit particularly hard, but starting in the perfect spots. Low and in, it's 1-1. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. There's a swing and a miss. Ball and 2 strikes here to Aaron Smith. And what did I mention before? Memorial would have to bat around to see if there's a wild pitch. Memorial would have to bat around to see if Reisman or Johnson would bat. And that's exactly what they have done. All the damage with just a majority of the damage here with 2 outs. And wanted it did Smith, but able to hold off. Got a gorgeous night here in Wisconsin Rapids. Supposed to rain tomorrow. Be nice on Thursday. and got him looking to end the fourth inning. 4 runs across on 3 hits. They leave 1 stranded. We've played 3.5. Halfway through this one here in Wisconsin Rapids. New score, 5-0 Memorial. You're watching high school baseball presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Matthew Vollert to lead things off here for the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders. It's also not Francis Cronkite on deck either, I don't think. That looks like 5, right? It doesn't look like, it's definitely not 2. We'll see when he turns here. Maybe it is. No, 5. Is he on deck? I don't know. Now he's leaving. Where are you going? Oh, there's Francis right there. Maybe he's going to bat where Seligowski is supposed to be batting. I don't have 5. Oh, yeah, 5 right there. Shalinski. Oh, man, I'm just blind. There's the first pitch strike. Not a new kid. He's in the lineup. I just it's overlooked him. There's a line drive to left center field, and tracking it is Ben Strayer. Looks good. It was a good swing and a good contact. Strayer able to chase it down with pretty good ease out there in center field. And that'll bring up Francis Cronkite. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, J.D. Weiland is on deck. So that's just a straight-up change and no change. There is more warm-up action, though, in the Rapids bullpen area. Another lefty for Coach Payan. Yeah. First one to Francis is a ball, low and in. Struck out swinging back in the second inning. That one is off the right foot of Aaron Smith, the catcher. And 2-0 here to Cronkite. For 90 years, Valley Communities Credit Union has been part of your hometown team. They're local, trusted, and strong. Valley Communities Credit Union, where community comes first. Federally insured by NCUA. There's a strike. 2-1. And haven't lost any velocity or anything with Ryan Reisman coming in relief of Alex Johnson. Alex still playing third base, but Ryan has been spectacular as well. There's a off-speed pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-2. Infinity Exteriors installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, windows, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality that you can trust. Couple of base runners for Wisconsin Rapids today. A base hit by Brett Olds back in the third, and then a 4-pitch walk to Jack Potter. And a swing and a miss there. Tried to hold up, but to no prevail. And there's The first strikeout thrown by Ryan Reisman, and there's 2 outs now for J.D. Weiland. J.D. again coming in relief of Jared Seligowski on the mound. Now takes a spot in the left-handed batter's box. A lot of movement there for J.D. in the left-handed batter's box. Comes set, and Reisman misses away. Ritchie Funeral Home has been serving family after family in Acusa, Wisconsin Rapids since 1957. Find the very best in personal service at Ritchie Funeral Home or find them online, ritchiefuneralhome.com. 2-0 now to Weiland. If he's able to reach, Caden Shalinski will be is on deck. He'll be up next if JD's able to reach. There's a strike, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 offering. Away, 3-1. Again, doubleheader for you on Thursday. Nothing on Friday. I have some stuff to take care of, and then right back with you next week. We got a lot of games next week. Triple header next Saturday. Popped up over at Robinson Park here in town. Softball triple header coming your way. Assumption, Pacelli, and Laconia, the 3 teams participating. The 3-2. Chopper to first, and just foul. Econ Electric is your local residential, commercial, and industrial electrical service provider since 1970. People have turned to Econ Electric. That's Econ Electric of Wisconsin Rapids. And the 3-2 again. Chopper to Reisman coming off the mound and tosses it over to first. And a clean 1-2-3 inning for Ryan Reisman. We played 4, still 5-0 Memorial. You're watching high school baseball presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $30 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at NicoletBank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Ryan Reisman will be at the plate for the Old Abes. 0 for 1 today. Walking a line out for Ryan. Again, came in relief of Alex Johnson on the mound in the 3rd inning. He's pitched well for the Old Abes. We'll see if he comes back out again in the 5th. See if they keep with the 2-inning rule. He's thrown 32 pitches. They play Wanakee this weekend, or later on this week, I should say. There's a strike from Weiland. And Potter didn't know where it was. It's right down in front of him, 3-1. Mizorowski just reached 101 on a strikeout in Boston tonight. And Reisman gets hit. Missed a touch inside. Got to bring up Ben Strayer. Had a double down the left field line his last time up, right past Brett Olds at third base. And Coach Pion will bring in a reliever. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they're a reliever of Jack Potter behind the plate. Make sure that Jack is all right. Again, you can find all of our games at ZaleskiSports.com all spring long. All year long. Again, right after spring, we kick right back into the summertime with Legion and adult baseball. Not much of there's not really any stoppage time with between high school and Legion anymore, with how they have to get the Legion season started and finished within about a 7-week span, maybe even 6, to be able to get regionals and state going. Pick off to first, and back in time was Reisman. First one to Strayer is good for a strike. Weiland. Outside corner in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Strayer bounced down the first, doubled back in the fourth. He led off the inning with a double, and swings through that one. Weiland picks up his 4th strikeout. One away now for Ethan Polachek. He's walked and struck out today. Decent lead over at first, and Reisman was leaning again, but he's able to bounce back in time. 5-0 Old Abe's here in the top of the 5th inning. And swung at a high heater, and it's 0-1. And we'll have our Key Savings Bank post-game show once this game is wrapped up. And along with our post-game show, we'll have our Ridgetop Exteriors Player of the Game. There's a strike. Ridgetop has a location here on 8th Street, right near Aldi. Just about across the street from Burger King. That's the only reason I know. You see the trucks everywhere in town. They do a great job, obviously. That one bounces front of home plate. Reisman will reach second on the wild pitch. It bounced in front of, I don't even know if it got to the dirt area. May have gotten to the cutout of the grass, dirt, brown, green area. Runner in scoring position, though, with 1 out, the 2-2. And got him looking on the outside corner, and there's strikeout number 5 for Weiland. 2 away here for Mason McCarthy, who walked and scored back in the 4th. Reisman from second. Drops low for a ball, 1-0. Three hits for Memorial all came in that last inning. Got the call on that one. Hits the outside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike. And we're at a bit of an angle, so I don't have the greatest eyesight, so obviously they got a much better spot than I do. Misses high and away. The Rapids just 1 hit so far tonight. when they come up to bat in the 5th inning. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 for the Red Raiders. WIAA trying to keep it at just 5. There's a swing and a miss. We're even at 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Mason McCarthy at the plate. And the 2-2. And misses just a touch inside. Count runs full. Weiland out of the stretch. Reisman from second. And misses away in the counter, and it's a walk. McCarthy's walked twice and reached on an error. That'll bring up Abbott Jepson. Sacrifice bunt and a strikeout. Yeah, bunt now. And bounces again. Throw to third will not be thrown. Another wild pitch. Base hit, poke into the outfield. Score 2 here for the Old Apes. They lead a 5-0, top of the 5th here on Zaleski Sports. And that is another one, and that will score Reisman. Another one that got past Potter. The one that got away. There's a strike. Looking back at it, I was eye on a couple of screens here. More of a pass ball that time, right off the end of the mitt. Weiland hits the inside corner for a strike. Got to imagine that Gage is going to be ready. They got Rapids has a couple of conference games next week, back-to-back. Monday against Wausau West, and then Marshfield comes in on Tuesday. Brady now will be here for the Wausau West baseball game, and then across the walkway for softball on Tuesday. There's a swing and a miss, and that'll end at the 5th inning. 1 run across, no errors, 1 walk. WIAA strikes out the side again. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. New score 6-0 Memorial. You're watching high school baseball presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Abbott Jepson will get the 5th inning for Eau Claire Memorial. Ryan Reisman goes back to third base. Ryan goes 2 innings, gives up a hit and a walk, and doesn't leave anybody stranded. And he had that crazy catch on that line drive by Gage Honeyacre back in the 3rd inning. It's 6-0 Memorial. Opening game for the Old Abes. Rapids played last night. They need something to come to life here if they want to avoid starting the year 0-2. They got a long way to go, though. Jepson out of the windup. The right-handed hurler. Ground ball past third and foul by Caden Shalinski. Shalinski, Richardson, and Olds for the Red Raiders. They're going to get some going here in the late stages of this one. Jepson bounces it in there. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fires home. That's going to be a hit to left. Gunlock is there, and the lefty makes the catch. And there's one away. 1 up and 1 down now for Owen Richardson. Liam Joshi, the new first baseman, number 18 for the Memorial Old Abe's. Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's, replacing Abbott Jepson, who gets the outside call, and it's 0-1. In there again, right at the knees, and Richardson behind, 0-2. Again, the trio of pitchers getting the job done so far for the Old Abe's. We play in the bottom of the 5th inning. And chopper off a home plate. And the throw to first. Nice play there by Aaron Smith. And there's 2 away. That is the benefit of being a left-handed catcher. Getting out from behind home plate and just being able to pick it up, set your feet, and toss it over to first. Again, very rare, a left-handed catcher, but Aaron just made it look and play as you make a play as you should. Wonderful job. That one's off the mitt and through the legs of our umpire. It's 1-0 to Brett Olds, the lone hit so far for the Red Raiders today. That was a scorcher between short and third back in the 3rd inning. And this is low again. The 2-0. Spun low, dropped out of the zone. It's 3-0 now to Brett. Can appreciate everyone tuning in here on Zaleski Sports tonight. 1 of 8 games. We'll take a look at the other games here in just a second. Some of them should be wrapping up here. There's a strike. What else we got? Softball's already done with in WIAA. Pacelli has exploded over the Warhawks, and baseball as well, 14-0. There's a 2-out walk. That'll bring up Jack Potter. He walked on 4 pitches after Brett Olds got that base hit. At Carson Park in Eau Claire, it is 5-1, the North Huskies over Wausau East. Amherst leads Bondwell 3-2 in baseball over in Amherst. That's our game there. So a scoreboard right now in the Neillsville-Columbus baseball game. Columbus Catholic leads 4-1 over Neillsville in softball in the top of the 5th. Throw it to first. Popped up behind home plate and out of play to Jack Potter, the catcher. No balls, 2 strikes. Here to Jack Potter. Abbott Jepson. This is just a touch away, and it's 1-2. Top of the order, 2 out for Memorial in the top of the 6th. The 1-2. Just a touch low, evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Top of the order, due up for Wisconsin Rapids. If Jack Potter's able to get on deck, or excuse me, get on base. Cooper Sousa is on deck. And that one hits him. The front elbow was head 0-2. Now that brings to the top of the order. Cooper Sousa popped out to second base. Another runner here for Wisconsin Rapids. Marzofka, the courtesy runner here.
Now batting the shortstop, Cooper Sousa.
Two on, 2 out here for the top of the order for Wisconsin Rapids, trailing 6-0. And the only 4 base runners that Rapids has had have come from the 8 and 9 hitters. Brett Olds singled in the 3rd. Potter walked after that. Olds just walked, and now Potter got hit by a pitch. Only 4 base runners for Wisconsin Rapids. There's a fast one in there from Jepson, and it's 0-1. Abbott kicks and fires home. Checked his swing, went around anyway. That's 0-2. Could have been in there for a strike either way. Now Abbott is a pitch away from getting out of this again with no damage. Abbott again. Fires home. Popped up, first base side. Joshy over on it in foul territory, backing up and can't make the play. Another opportunity here for Wisconsin Rapids. Good first time to be able to see the Lincoln softball girls on Thursday. Their lone game was a loss at Eau Claire North. That was a foul. That was actually played at Sonnentag at UW Eau Claire. That was a walk-off hit for the Huskies in that game against the Red Raiders. That was, goodness, 2 weeks ago already. It's been a while. Fires back home. And able to hold up on the check swing. That was a good pitch there by Abbott Jepson. Good job by Cooper Sousa to hold off. The 1-2 from Jepson. Got him swinging at the high heat. And that'll end the 5th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, 2 left on. We go to the 6th. 6-0 Memorial. You're watching high school baseball presented by ShedsDelivery.com.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
It's not as bad as it used to be. Another reactionary play there by pitcher. It was J.D. Weiland that time, able to scoop it right off the turf. One away here in the sixth. Aaron Gunlock, the RBI single his last time at the plate. Blooped it right over the head of Cooper Sousa back in the fourth inning. Ian Bauer, the big hit so far for the Old Abe's, is on deck. And chopper over the head of Weiland. Sousa at short, comes up throwing and safe at first. Able to beat it out was Aaron Gunlock. Infield base hit there for Aaron. That's good effort there by Cooper Sousa. That'll bring up Ian Bauer. 2 RBI double his last time up. That one's over his head that time. It's 1-0.
Number 6, Ian Bauer.
The 1-0 here to Ian. High and away, 2-0. And hit over to second. Bobbled there to first and got him at first. Good play there by Caden Shalinski. And there's 2 away now for Aaron Smith. That's a good job by Caden Shalinski staying with it and coming away with it. Runner in scoring position for the Old Abe's with 2 outs. There's one in there for a strike. Gunlock at second with 2 outs. This is high, 1-1. Weiland kicks and fires home, misses low and in. 2-1 now to Aaron Smith, the Old Abe's catcher. It's caught an excellent game for Eau Claire Memorial tonight. 3-1. And lined into left. Are they going to send them? They want to send Gunlock. The throw home is going to be cut off and not made. RBI base hit for Aaron Smith. 2 outs. And it's 7-0 Old Abe's. That'll bring up Ryan Reisman. Ryan's walked, lined out, and got hit by a pitch. They're going to ask for a courtesy for the catcher, Aaron Smith.
Now batting number 5, Ryan Reisman.
Zach Kruschke, the courtesy runner. Runner at first. Runner at first and 2 outs. Snow cone there by Potter, and it's 1-0. High chopper. Weiland will corral this one. Underhanded to first. Japers got Reisman by about a half a step. That'll end our 6th inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, 1 left on. We played 5.5. It is 7-0 Old Abe's. You're watching high school baseball presented by ShedSliver.com.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Columbus Catholic leads Neelsville in baseball 5-2 in the top of the 6th inning. In softball, it is also the Dons leading 7-1 over Neelsville. The Eau Claire North at Marshfield girls soccer game about to get underway in just a few moments. Over at Carson Park, it is 8-2 Eau Claire North over Wausau East. Give our upcoming schedule here in just a moment. Gage Honeyegger will lead things off in the home half of the 6th inning. Gage Honeyegger to lead things off. He's probably had the hardest hit of the day for Wisconsin Rapids. That was a line drive right back at Ryan Reisman back in the 3rd inning. On the mound, that was. This is away 2-0. Upcoming on Zaleski Sports this week, or on Thursday, Holman at Wisconsin Rapids softball doubleheader starting at 4 o'clock. This is game 1. Pacelli is at DC Everest in softball. Rochel at Pacelli in baseball. Fond du Lac is at Kaukauna in baseball. Wrightstown at Wapaka in baseball. And Honeyegger walks on 4 pitches here to start the 6th inning. What else we got? Medford at Abbey Colby in baseball. Neelsville is at Columbus Catholic in baseball. Menominee is at Marshfield in baseball. Yep, that one's at Safford. That's right. Okay. It's like, how does that happen? But Menominee and Marshfield, that's a postponed game, is at the high school field. Jepson's missed 5 in a row out of the zone here to start the inning. Now it's high and tight on Matthew Vollert. 6 in a row out of the zone for Jepson. Honeyegger stays put again. That one is fouled back. 2-1. High chopper to second, and they'll get the out at first. Honeyegger will make it to second, and Vollert out on the 4-3 put out. 1 away now. I'll bring up Francis Cronkrite, the left fielder, a couple of strikeouts today. All right, second and 1 out. This is away, 1-0. J.D. Weiland on deck. And there, first strike. Cronkite. Gage a huge lead at second. This is just inside, and it's 2-1. As high chopper back up the middle. It's going to be grabbed there across and in time. Nice play out there by Ian Bauer. He is an outstanding athlete. And there's 2 away now. Honeyegger makes it to third for J.D. Weiland, who bounced back to Reisman back in the fourth. Outside corner first strike. Honeyegger dancing over there at third base. This is low for a ball. Ball and a strike here to J.D. Weiland. Ground ball again over to Bauer at short. And pumps a couple of times, retires J.D. Weiland. A leadoff walk. Honeyegger makes it to third, but can't score. We've played 6 complete. Go to the 7th. Still 7-0 Memorial. You're watching high school baseball presented by ShedsLiver.com.
Maida Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Maida Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at maidacustom.com.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Ethan Blazer, the new pitcher here for Wisconsin Rapids, heading into the 7th inning. Memorial leads at 7-0 here. It'll be 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, and upcoming this Thursday, how about Friday? So Pacelli they go to DC Everest on Thursday. Then they host Medford on Friday in softball. Pacelli baseball heads to Wittenberg on Friday. Superior comes all the way down to Eau Claire North to take on the Huskies. Kaukauna is at Mosinee in softball. That's a doubleheader, Superior Eau Claire North. Baseball doubleheader starting at 4:30, and then a big one, Kaukauna is at Mosinee in girls softball. Ben Strayer had a double back in the fourth. Grounded out in the first, struck out in the fifth. Again, appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight on Zaleski Sports. It's been a good day for us here on the network. Finally able to get some games in. First one from Blazer misses away. Still got about a couple of days yet of cleanup, I should say, in my yard at least. It's been that one's going to be moonshotted to left, back on his Cronkite, and that one hits the base of the wall. And the second double, he's going to go for third. The throw came into second base. It's a leadoff triple. What were the Red Raiders doing? Cronkite threw it into the cutoff man, but then Sousa threw it to second base. And Strayer didn't stop running. A leadoff triple. He did not stop running at all. He saw where that ball was coming. He had the perfect sight line for it. He didn't stop running. Got all the way there to third base with nobody out. Hardest hit ball of the night so far. Good job there by Potter. Ethan Polachek at the dish. Seven nothing. Eau Claire Memorial. Outside corner for a strike. 1-1. Outside, Potter boots it away, but and the toss home. Chopped past third. Nice play over there by Coach. And then he spikes into the ground. He'll catch some flack for that. Offering home. And again, another nice stop behind the plate. It is, yes. Yeah, he hasn't been warming up like these other, like the young guns have. And the payoff from Ethan. And walked him. Runners at the corners now for Mason McCarthy. Nope, that's Joshua will hit here.
Now batting number 18, Liam Yoshi.
Yoshi. There's a new Super Mario movie coming out, isn't there? Yeah? Out misses low to Yoshi. He came in to play first base when Jepson came in to pitch. There's a strike in there. Evened it up at a ball and a strike. Yeah. Misses away. Kicks and fires. Yoshi swings over the top of it. We're even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just past 6:30 here in Wisconsin Rapids. Teammate Braden Sutter from the Wisconsin Rapids Area Sports Quadplex. It's been all Memorial here today. Here in the top of the 7th. And that one bounces away from Potter. Coming in to score with ease will be Strayer on the wild pitch. Polachek at second. 8-0 Memorial. They've scored in every inning except for the second and third. And they had the bases loaded in the second inning with one out. Offering home to Yoshi is swung on and miss. There's a strikeout for Blazer. One away now for Abbott Jepson. We'll see if Abbott comes out in the seventh to try and wrap this one up here for the Old Abes. And we'll have our Key Savings Bank post-game show at the conclusion of this one, as well as our Ridgetop Exteriors Player of the Game. This is away for a ball, 1-0. Right now looking like Ian Bauer had a 2 RBI double in the fourth to break this one open, as well as a couple of putouts in the last half inning. Over at short. Going to be lined to third. Oh, it's dropped. And a high throw, and they still got him. Nice play over there by Brett Olds at the hot corner, staying with it. Jepson didn't stop running. He didn't hesitate, and still able to retire Jepson at first base. 2 away now for Nolan Sweeney. 0 for 1 today. 3 walks, 2 runs scored, and a line out. As that play to start the 6th on a line drive right off the ground to Weiland on the mound. And make sure you stick around for our post-game show. We still have the bottom of the 7th, but the Red Raiders haven't been able to get much going at all. Just 1 hit on the evening. Gave up 11 runs last night on 5 they committed 5 errors, just 2 tonight, but could not get the bats going here in their home opener. Getting out of the glove of Potter, and it's 3-0. There's one in there for a strike. 3-1 here to Nolan. And ball game started with Alex Johnson on the mound for the Old Abes. Knuckled foul past third, and it's 3-2. Ryan Reisman came in relief, and it's been Abbott Jepson since the 5th. Johnson and Reisman had 2 innings each, the first and second for Johnson, 3 and 4 for Reisman. Payoff home and walked him again. 4th walk for Sweeney. Wow. That's pretty decent. I bring up Aaron Gunlock. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he had one. He had a line out. But yeah. 0 for 1 with 4 walks. 2 runs scored, too. Unfortunately for him, he got doubled off in the second inning. Gunlock over the head and to first, and just got him in time to end the 7th inning. A run across, 1 hit, that was a triple, and 2 left on. We played 6.5, last shot here for the Red Raiders. It is 8-0 Memorial. You're watching high school baseball presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl plank and carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
All right, it's going to be Mason McCarthy to try and finish this one off. Shalinski, Richardson, and Olds for the Red Raiders. Again, it's been an outstanding day for Eau Claire Memorial. 8 runs on 6 hits. Haven't committed an error. Have left 9 runners on base, but they've drawn 10 walks tonight as well. On offense, have the Old Abes. Outstanding plate discipline. Putting the ball in play when needed, and now coach is going to make another change here. 14. Carson Trowbridge out to play right field. At first I thought he was going to go give him some sunglasses, but Trowbridge will take over for Polachek out there. Caden Shalinski will lead things off. Ground out and a fly out, 0 for 2. Mason McCarthy, the 4th arm for the Old Abes, pumps in a strike. Again, all 4 pitches so far have not deterred away from the velocity. The 0-1 bounced in the left-handed batter's box, and it's 1-1. Again, back with you Thursday in the first look for us. We've had their other game on for the Lincoln softball team. Fly ball to right. Trowbridge comes into the game, and and he gets one sent his way. Second hit of the game for the Red Raiders comes here in the 7th inning. That's usually how it works, right? You get substituted in, you get plucked in somewhere else, then the first one that gets hit is right to you. They're not right to him. I mean, it was a little bloop shot, but in his vicinity. That'll bring up Owen Richardson. As 1-0. Richardson a fly out in the 3rd and a ground out in the 5th. Ground ball to second. Gobble to second for 1. The relay not in time. Bauer almost had that one. Sweeney to Bauer. That's going to be a fun. It's going to be a fun middle infield to watch. Bob Bradovich over there in Eau Claire doing the Memorial games.
Number 18, Brett Olds.
That'll bring up Brett Olds. He's got the only other hit besides Caden Shalinski. And that'll bring up Brett Olds, the 3rd baseman. 1 for 1, a single and a walk. Swings through that one, 0-1. Not too worried over at first are the Old Abes for Richardson. Now bounces out of the glove of Smith. And the Old Abes trying to finish this one off, get win number 1 on the year, and it's been an impressive one. McCarthy gets Olds to swing at a high one there, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Memorial's used 4 pitchers. They've all been wheeling and dealing. All done very, very well. It's been an impressive start here for Eau Claire Memorial. Rapids has to settle things down before they get into conference play next week. 2-2, fly ball to left. Over on it is Gunlock and makes the catch. A couple of steps in front of the warning track. And just outstanding defense tonight for the Old Abes as well. When Rapids has put the ball in play, the defense has been there. Second time that Gunlock has made a nice ranging play. Saw one from Ben Strayer earlier in center field as well. And now Rapids down to their final out. McCarthy. This is lowing away for a ball, 1-0. Potter today, a walk and a hit by pitch. McCarthy back at it, right back into the screen, right at us, and it's 1-1. One back home. And now Rapids down to their final strike. McCarthy trying to finish it off here for the Old Apes. It's been an impressive evening. The 1-2. And off the end of the bat, we'll do it again at 1 ball and 2 strikes. And we'll talk to Ian Bauer unless Coach has others in mind here. Ian had the big 2 RBI double in the 4th inning. Made a couple of nice plays at shortstop tonight as well. Pitching staff has been outstanding for the Old Apes. We'll do it again here on the 1-2. McCarthy fires home, and that will do it to end it here tonight. It is a strikeout to end it for Eau Claire Memorial. Rapids goes down with just 2 hits tonight. No runs, 2 hits, 2 errors, and 6 runners left on base. Eau Claire Memorial goes 8 runs, 6 hits, 0 errors, 9 runners left on base. Again, they did draw 10 walks offensively. We'll have our Key Savings Bank postgame show coming up next. You've been watching high school baseball presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
I'm Landon Rickstrong.
I'm Emma Roper.
Am I the cheer? I'm in the house.
Cole gets free on a screen. Garrett comes out to play him. Now they hand it off. Hinson's going to drive. Foil fell down. Shoots and hits.
Looking towards the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin Rapids. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Leo Rangel with the catch.
Key Savings Bank. Unlocking solutions, powering our team to victory.
Key Savings Bank was the only bank that ever gave me an opportunity to get a house loan. Key Savings Bank, it's like family. You walk in, they all know you. They greet you with kindness and chit-chat a little bit, and it's great. I would recommend Key Savings Bank to anyone.
Hello, I'm Gerald Cannon of Key Savings Bank. At Key Savings Bank, we believe strong communities start with helping our children grow into confident, capable adults. Sports play an important role in that, teaching teamwork, discipline, resilience, and how to support one another. These lessons go far beyond the field and stay with kids for a lifetime. We're proud to be a part of a community that values those experiences. Thank you for supporting Key Savings Bank and cheering for our student athletes.
Meet our valued business partners who trust Key Savings Bank to help grow their success. Hear directly from them about how Key Savings Bank supports their goals and community.
Their willingness to truly listen and take the time to understand our business made all the difference. They believe in us and our vision. The genuine interest in our success turned what could have been a simple banking transaction into a trusted partnership. Their support helped us purchase a new building and take an important step in our growth, and we value having a bank that's invested in our long-term success. They're not just a lender, they're a partner.
We are incredibly grateful for the support from Key Savings Bank. Not only do they support a coloring contest for our members in the winter, they also bring cool treats in the summer. We are grateful that they are positive role models and are a pillar of this community.
Hello, I'm Tracy Verwing, Senior Director of Child Care and Community Programs at the Southwood County YMCA. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Key Savings Bank for being so gracious as to raising money for our child care programs during our annual golf outings. Thanks to their generous support, our center is able to purchase supplies for activities that we would not otherwise have in our budget. This allows us to be able to keep our youngest learners busy and safe while parents can focus on their career and have a peace of mind.
So working with Key Savings Bank has been wonderful. Not only have they joined arms with Best Christmas Ever to help raise funds through their brought fries throughout the summer, they've also hosted gift trees to help us fulfill wish list for families that we are helping. And they've also raised awareness for Wisconsin Rapids area Best Christmas Ever.
Key Savings Bank. Unlocking solutions, powering your next move. Visit us online at keysavingsbank.com or stop by our Nakusa or Rapids locations.
All right, welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids Eau Claire Memorial with a big win here to start the season. We're here with our Ridge Topic Series player of the game, Ian Bauer. Ian, just talk about getting off to a nice start here to start the year.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to get off to a hot start, but the team's not content. We're trying to build on to bigger things, trying to get better each day.
Just pitching staff tonight outstanding. Just 2 hits. Obviously, the defense behind them played really well. Just talk about the way the pitching staff started the season.
Yeah, I think we're really deep. We got a lot of depth, and our pitching coach, he's really phenomenal, and he's doing great things with our guys, and I can't wait to see what he does next.
Just to be able to break the game open in the 4th inning, I think it was 2 RBI base hit for you. Just talk about what you're seeing at the plate tonight.
I was up there. I was just looking for a fastball to hit, trying to get something in play, make the defense make a play.
All right, we're going to put you in the house, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll give you this. I'll back out of the way. Go ahead, Ian.
I'm Ian Bauer, and I'm in the house.
Thank you, Ian. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, with that, we're going to sign things off here from Wisconsin Rapids. 8-0 Memorial over Wisconsin Rapids here tonight. We'll be back with you doubleheader softball just to our left here for Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln taking on Holman on Thursday. First pitch of that doubleheader starting at 4 o'clock. For Braden Sutter, the State Mavs, have a great night. Stay warm out there. We'll talk to you again on Thursday here on Zaleski Sports.